Vets from the AAP Primadomus Foundation confirmed the animals had not received any health checks for a decade and a half. The male and female had been kept in separate cages, which were covered in rust and sharp edges, and were in extremely poor sanitary condition. They were not given a regular supply of food or water, nor did they receive proper shelter when it rained. Sadly, the macaques also showed signs of disease following years of bad nutrition and were found to have alopecia and missing teeth. Primates can transmit diseases to people, so this would also have presented a public health risk. The owner of the property where the macaques were found is a 54-year-old resident of Granada, according to the online news outlet Campo de Gibraltar. The individual was being investigated for crimes related to wild fauna and flora and also for illegally keeping the macaques in captivity. The authorities were alerted by a member of the public, prompting the nature protection team to get involved. They were able to establish that the species is Macaca sylvanus, which corresponds to the population here in Gibraltar. At the time when the monkeys were obtained by the 54-year-old in 2009, they were at the centre of a political and media storm. The GSD were in government, and the GSLP Liberals criticised them for not controlling the wild packs, which would roam into town. The year before, a Viewpoint programme featuring Fabian Picardo as the then Shadow Minister for the Environment debated the problem. And the following year, 2009, the Daily Mail published a story about a family that had been hospitalised as a result of the rampaging apes. These days, it's a different story, as they're closely monitored and well looked after by GONS and the Gibraltar Vet Clinic. The two that tragically ended up in a rusty cage in Granada are now being looked after by the Spanish vets, as the long process of rehabilitation and recovery has begun.